strange to filter through this land of ours and fill a sportsman's dreams. Enjoy what nature holds for us, her bounty never ends. Getting back to basics with the practical sportsman. It's always an adventure, no matter where we go. From a favorite hunting spot to the hottest fishing hole. Outdoor life we all can share with family and friends. We'll do it all together with a practical sportsman. We'll do it all together with a practical sportsman.
Hi there, come on in. It is Thursday night, January 3rd, the year 2001. Tell you, this year is starting off unlike any other year outdoors that I've seen in over 30 years of doing outdoor TV shows, but we're going to talk about that next week. This week, let's have some fun. Let's look at what I consider to be the most interesting, informative, entertaining features that I've had on this program during the past year. I think they're classics. Stay tuned.
Sweet.
What I'm holding here is an Emmy Award. I was awarded this Emmy Award, let's see, that was back in 1989 for a certain show we did in the Old Michigan Outdoors series. So that was a proud moment to get this Emmy Award. I haven't really thought about this in a number of years, but we did have at our last Fishing Awards banquet, our Marbles Fishing Awards banquet, we had a fellow there who honestly should have been and may at some point be in the Oscars with his Marbles trophy tail. Ron Bergen from Kentwood got this walleye the middle of June, Torch Lake up in Houghton County.
Yep, right up there and just in the far end of the big water up there. A lot of water. The one side there especially, but it's pretty shallow.
I feel like I'm talking to John Wayne or Charlton Heston or...
Yeah, I've been told that before, so...
See, I bet you can mesmerize people with your stories.
Well, I'll tell you this, my son-in-law is, he's strictly a worm fisherman, and I'm a repellent man, so he made me a believer. I caught this with a crawler harness. But we fished all day, never got a bite all day, and then 7:30 that night, we got her.
You know what? You have the perfect voice for this. I got to hear this coming from your mouth, okay? Let me ask you where you caught this fish from, and I want you to tell me, if I tell you, I have to kill you. Tell me, where'd you get this fish from?
Torch Lake.
Oh, no. No, I got to hear this. I got to hear this.
Okay.
So where do you get this fish from? If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Yeah, if I tell you, I'll have to kill you.
Now, just one more thing I want you to ask me is ask me, say, I want you to do me a favor.
I want you to do me a favor.
Yes, sir, I will. Whatever you want, sir.
Okay.
Well, Ron Bergen from Kentwood, great story, great voice. Look for him in the movies. I mentioned that this area of Clare County might be on the cutting edge of deer management because they put smaller bucks off limits to hunters. Well, this concept is referred to as quality deer management by a group of hunters, but not all hunters are sold on it. I got a letter here from Chris Wilson who said, people should not be fooled into thinking that quality deer management is somehow more natural than the way it has been done. Nor should we believe that it has anything to do with the health of the herd. It's completely about having more big bucks in the herd so we can take trophies. We've managed the deer population for years in an unnatural way, putting the premium on taking big bucks. In a completely wild population, most wild predators will prey on the young, dumb, and sick, just because they're easier to catch. If we want to mimic this type of management, we should never take the big bucks or even mature does, but take young deer instead. Now, I don't want to go along with this, but I'd like it if people passed up the big bucks as opposed to the little ones. I'd rather eat a young deer, and I'd rather just watch a big one walk by. If everyone wants to see big bucks, then shoot a doe and let the 10-point go. So there's a fundamental choice there. Do you want to see more big bucks when you're hunting? Well, then you don't want to shoot them. You want to take the smaller ones and the does. Or do you want to have a chance on taking a big trophy? Well, then you want to save the smaller ones and let them grow up and then take them when you're hunting. The problem that's come up between these two philosophies is that some of the big buck hunters want to impose this ban on shooting the smaller bucks on everybody else. And, is this really the democratic method, the free choice method, where one group imposes its values on the other? I mean, who's in charge here? Maybe we ought to put the kids in charge? Who's going to do the talking?
Me.
You? Now, why you?
Because I've did a lot of hunting with my dad and sometimes my sister too.
Sometimes your sister goes with you? What's your sister's name?
Emma.
Emma. I'll be darned. These look like pretty big bucks to me.
Well, they're not very big, but they are considered big.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, what's that, a 5-point there? And what do you have, Emma? 8-point? Now, how old do you suppose those deer were?
8. Yeah, this is the 8-point.
About a year. This year's about a year. These might be 2 years or so. The
Now,
2 8-points.
Why do they have such big antlers for being such young deer?
Probably from all the corn they eat.
Yeah, 'cause we have a farm and we raise most of them. They raise themselves, but they eat our crops and alfalfa.
So they're healthy big deer, huh?
Very
Come on,
healthy.
Dad, come up here a little bit closer.
Okay.
What's the scoop? Are these quality deer?
Yeah, I think so, because they were healthy and they came off our farm. And my grandpa shot this one back in the 50s, but these two here we took, my boy and I took them. He was with me when we shot them, and he got to share the experience, and they tasted good. And they helped, when we shot them, it helped lower our population of deer, and I think that's important.
So what do you think about the quality deer thing of just shooting the big bucks?
That I don't think is very smart because there isn't that many big bucks. There's more little ones and little 8 points and little 4 points and 5 points, and to take away the little ones, that just spoils your hunting. So they're like, what the heck's the use of going out there if you can't shoot a buck that you see and you gotta wait for these stupid monster bucks?
Stupid monster bucks, huh? Well, you're lucky you live on a farm in southern Michigan where you have your young bucks are big bucks. And how old is Jim Lee?
10.
9.
10.
He's really 9.
Yeah, but I go by 10.
He'll be 10 in December.
Oh, okay. So how old are you, Emma?
6. My birthday was on June 9th.
Okay, so you're almost 7. Okay. Well, you got your hat really curled up there. That's pretty cool.
This hat's been with me for 3 years, and the kids at school ask me, "Why don't you wash it?" Well, and I've tried washing it, but I've wore it so much that it won't come out because it's stained.
It's stained.
It's his good luck hat.
It's your good luck hat. Well, congratulations, Lee family. I like your attitude, and I think we're going to see you in the trophy book, whether you want to be there or not.
Sweet.
Say hi, Uncle Fred.
You got him 5 years ago here?
Yeah, 5 years ago here. Oh, you should be used to puppy kisses by now.
You really ought to use a napkin after you eat.
You pup. It doesn't bother her either.
No, they're both. Nicely tempered.
She seems comfortable.
Oh yeah.
This is a little bit smaller size than that one. Honey, I'm leaving it up to you, okay? Because we said right away, if it's over 7 weeks old, we're not even going to look. Well, we're looking, okay? So you make up your mind.
How much for both of them?
There you go.
Come on, I'll strike a deal. Maybe
We could handle 3. I could deal with 3 dogs.
I mean,
I don't know
maybe you
about
can get
you.
some deal like Art Van, you know, like no payments for a year. He'll pay the sales tax and,
Did they start the point yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
Come here. Say that.
what she did right there, is that what you call a point?
Starting. Just
She
starting.
squatted?
No, not that.
Well, that's a different type of point.
Mm-hmm.
These are private discussions, Bob.
Well, they were.
Adoption is a private matter.
I see. So where are we at now in the negotiations?
I don't know. We're talking. We really wanted something like about 7 weeks, 6, 7 weeks. You know,
So how old are these?
9.
Oh man,
I know,
2
but
weeks.
yeah, I know. And a male, and these are females.
Oh yeah, but female, you never had a female, did you?
We had a female Irish setter, but of
Oh,
course
no,
she didn't
different,
hunt.
whole different
yeah,
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we never had a female English setter.
Yeah, but that one with
I
a
know.
spot on its head.
Oh, they're both
Adores you.
cute. They're both. I think they adore him more. Oh, Harry.
Well, they're not if he doesn't buy one.
That's true.
They're both sweet.
Like the
They're
male.
both very, good-natured dogs. It seems. You can't tell.
Hey, what'd you do? Pay him?
What?
Did you slip him a buck?
I didn't take more than that. Well,
All right.
I'd go for it.
you're gonna go for it?
Which one are you gonna get?
The smaller one?
Is
Are
that
you
the one
really?
with the, is that the one with the spot or without the spot?
Without the spot. She's less aggressive?
Birdier.
Oh, well, you can't tell.
She went after it.
No, let me tell you, he has an eye for pretty girls, so that's how he got you.
That's true.
Well, it sure wasn't money.
Yeah, what if what if when he was courting you, he decided not to take you because you were 2 weeks
Because I
too
never
old?
spot on my head.
And now we also know that he picked you because you were the smaller one.
Hey.
He almost went for the bigger one. I swear he said, "I love you, Daddy."
Well, we'll see a year from now, Fred.
Honey, bring her out here with gifts.
Come here.
That's going to be our biggest problem.
Well, now we don't have a name
Yeah, we had a name for a male.
for a male, yeah.
What was it?
Pretty
Floyd.
Floyd.
Floyd and Dizzy.
Pretty boy Floyd.
Floydette.
Floydette, I don't know. Now we have to think of a female name. No, we weren't ready for this. Okay, sweetheart. Now we have to think of a name.
Stay. So.
Well,
Down.
maybe something from English history, because his name is Disraeli. Dizzy for short, so we'll have to come up with something. You probably want a chat.
Well,
That would work.
Dizzy and Diana.
Diana, that would be cute.
2, 10, done.
Last first call. I don't think it's first. Probably just. Oh. I love you.
Okay, you.
Poor nameless little thing.
I think that's you.
I figured you probably would.
Now's the hard part. One guy.
Yeah. You can take that one too?
There you go.
Her brace of one, huh?
I don't know about that, but. Yes.
She's sunk into a deep depression. Nobody likes
Oh, yeah,
me.
now she's all alone.
Yeah.
That's 1 out of 11, but.
Say
You know what
goodbye
she's
to
saying,
Uncle
don't you?
Fred.
Finally, room!
Yes. I'm free now.
Yeah, room.
Thank you.
Well,
Maybe
thank
we'll
you.
see you up in Ludington hunting.
Yeah, I hope
Okay.
so. If not, give me a call during the season. I'd be glad to take you out and show you some spots.
We would love to see it, because we plan on taking her out this fall, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
just on a leash, not, you know, just to see how she does.
That's a speaker. I had him on.
No, I'm a hunter, not a movie star. I really feel sorry for this one. He left out by herself. Okay.
No.
Got one set of papers left.
This Saturday, January 5th, is the first Saturday of the month, which is normally Puppy Saturday at our Museum of Outdoor Collectibles in Bath. But we're reorganizing the museum, and we will not have indoor space available until Saturday the 12th. So mark the 12th on your calendar as the day that you and your family could pick out a cute, lovable little puppy. You know, the pheasant on the wall, Tim, is what we normally think about when we think of taxidermy. We don't think about birds like this. What's a scoop here?
Well, pheasants would be my favorite bird to do, but this is a little out of the ordinary. It's a salmon-crested cockatoo. It was some people's pet that got sick and died, and they loved the bird and they wanted to preserve it. And I believe they're going to put him back in his cage.
Wow.
Of course, it'd be a lot easier to clean up after now, and he'll eat less and make less noise.
Well, is it difficult to do a person's pet?
From the point of view that they're looking more for personal expressions, individuality. You know, in taxidermy we represent the species. A bass is a bass, a deer is a deer, but something like this, they're quite familiar with the individual looks and habits of the bird. So hopefully we pulled it off.
Hopefully. I think it's magnificent. Magnificent bird. How do you charge for something like that? I mean, I know you have your rates for ducks and geese and pheasants.
This is pretty much custom work, so you have to try and guess how many hours you're going to have into it, and kind of range it to something similar to in size to another bird.
So what did this cost, can I ask?
I charged them $4.50 for this. I wish I'd have got a little bit more for the amount of time I had into it, but it was kind of interesting to do.
What would the owners say about this cockatoo? Would it satisfy them? Well, Robert and Ondine Leib from Hazlitt are the owners, and Ondine came one evening to the museum to pick it up. Tim Hayes wasn't here, and I thought, what the heck? Let me capture her reaction on tape.
You guys don't get sent to later, do you? She's beautiful. Aww.
Thank you.
Kind of touching?
She's
It's exactly how we wanted her to look.
What are you going to do with her?
Set her on top of our fireplace.
Well, too bad your husband couldn't be here with you.
Yeah, it is. He's watering the lawn. You guys did a very good job.
Yeah, we think it's pretty awesome.
She's beautiful. It was hard, really hard, to find somebody that would do this.
Why is that?
Nobody wanted to work with the bird. God, she's so pretty.
So you're satisfied?
Yeah, we're real happy.
You're going to be okay to drive?
Yeah. You guys just did a wonderful job. It's exactly how we remember her.
You know, there's another thing I'm going to do on the show is use more home videos from viewers like you. In fact, here's one that shows how perch bite under the ice, which will explain why we anglers on the other end of the rod oftentimes don't know anything is there.
Kurt Strubble from Roseville was in his shanty while his wife Arlene operated their video camera on a typical ice fishing day during the winter of 1997. Now, the interesting video Arlene took was through the ice of perch going after minnows. Now, it misses a minnow right there, but I tend to think that the perch sucked in another piece of food we couldn't see and wasn't really interested in eating that minnow after all. But watch this. Both fish take baits on Kurt's hooks, and he pulls up a double.
Yeah, we'll take you.
It's interesting to see this in slow motion. An apparent miss on the minnow, but there's a grub on a hook on the right. The grub disappears when the perch sucks it in. Then the minnow disappears. Now, fishermen should know that fish do not bite their food, they suck it in. They open their gills and inhale. Perch often suck in a bait, and you don't feel your line move at all. I don't think Kurt would have set the hook unless he saw the perch take his baits.
He sees the minnow. Here comes another big one. They're going to take Elmer. I can see that he got it. I'm going to set the hook.
Fishing would be easy if we could watch what was happening to our hooks, but most of the time, though, we can't see a thing. Here's a minnow wiggling like it's wounded.
Oh, look at that one. That's a nice one. Take it.
The thing to learn from this video is that fish suck in their food, they don't bite it. We don't feel most bites because, like these perch, they move in slowly to the bait, fanning their fins. Now, bigger ones might come in faster, but without moving your line, they can suck in the hook, and they'll spit it out unless you hook them. So to catch fish, you have to stay alert.
Keep in mind that perch take in their food that way all year round, and so do most fish. That's why ice fishing rods in particular, when the fish are a little more sluggish, have this thing we call a sneaky bobber on the end, made of some light type of wire, so that when the fish moves the bait, even if it lifts it up or moves it from side to side, the angler can see that bobber wiggle. Because if you don't detect a bite and don't set the hook, you might not have any perch for dinner. Fish and cheese puffs is one of my all-time favorite fish recipes. It was sent to us by Bobby Lyons from Prudenville. It's basically a fish McMuffin type of deal. You mix 1.5 cups of cooked flaked fish. Any kind of fish will do, but cooked perch or bluegills or walleye are ideal. Mix the fish with 1.5 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, a whole stick of margarine, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half cup of chopped green onion tops. And you spread this mixture onto English muffins, which you put on a cookie sheet. Cut them into quarters, sprinkle with paprika. Now don't cook these yet. Bobby Lyons says you should freeze these little hors d'oeuvres for at least 30 minutes, or save them in the freezer for a week if you want. But when you're ready to serve them, bake at 350 for about 20 minutes until they're brown. Serve with some hot sauce. Hey, it's a great appetizer, or you can eat a whole lot of them for a meal. No, I gotta hear this. I got to hear this. So
Okay.
where do you get this fish from? If I tell you, I have to kill you.
If I tell you, I'll have to kill you.